Hello and welcome to this Inspectacles webinar about Inspectacle Ghoul. We are looking at character quotations that really show who he is and why Priestley has used him. We want to look at quotations that link with key themes and ideas and analyze those quotations using subject terminology. The first set of quotations really are about him as an intimidating presence. In the stage directions before it appears, it explains that the lighting becomes harder and brighter as he enters, and the set and the lighting was rosy and pink and romantic before he came in, but as he comes in, it gradually gets harsher and brighter. We can see that he's someone who puts them under the spotlight. He puts pressure on the family. He wants to reveal the truth and break the lies. Also says in the stage directions that he creates an impression of massiveness, solidity, and purposefulness. He will not be deterred, or he will not waver from his purpose. And we get that impression of someone who really has a mission in a short amount of time to do it, and he's relentless in fulfilling his mission. That word massiveness also links to the end, or the end of his time, the middle of Act 2, when it says he takes control, massively takes charge, and he doesn't want other people to challenge his authority and his power, which is why so intimidating. And then he talks about the fact that the young ones are more impressionable. That is his purpose, to make an impression, to make a lasting change, a lasting impact on the family, particularly the younger generation, who are more willing to change, to transform, and to be molded into a better version of themselves. Another really important aspect of the inspector is someone who is quite forceful and opinionated. He's not like an ordinary policeman who would just ask questions, although he does that throughout. He's like a prosecution lawyer. He's forceful, he's accusative, he's biased, he's judgmental, and he's opinionated. He says, if there's nothing else, we will share our guilt. He's telling them that he believes that they are guilty, and he uses those plural pronouns, those plural possessive pronouns, that really show that they are all in it together. It's collective responsibility and not just one particular person. He says also it's better to ask for the earth than take it. The juxtaposition of those verbs, ask and take, shows the polite and innocent way that these loyal workers will make their demands, and the aggressive and brutal and cruel taking advantage of the capitalist employers. And then he also says to Mrs. Burling very directly, you're not even sorry now when you know what happened to the girl. He's abrupt, he's accusative, he's angry, he's judgmental, and that's why these characters don't like his approach. She calls him impertinent. And then the final aspect is that he really is a moral teacher. He wants to show them as a didactic and critical character the error of their ways. And it's about injustice and class structures. He says one Eva Smith has gone, but there are millions and millions and millions of Eva Smiths and John Smiths still left with us. Although you've made a mistake, he's saying, there are millions and millions and millions. So this epizeuxis, this repetition within the sentence, is showing there are limitless opportunities to change and redeem yourself and change. He uses a biblical metaphor, we are one body, we don't live alone, to show that sense again of corporate responsibility, but also show the interconnectedness of society. It's not these distinctive tiers, they are interconnected and therefore interdependent. And he talks about if man will not learn that lesson, they will be taught it in blood, fire, and anguish. If they don't understand the lesson that we're interconnected and interwoven as a society, there will be blood, fire, and anguish. And this triplet of abstract nouns really foreshadows the suffering and pain of the world war that he was warning them against. So we can see the inspector as an intimidating presence who's accusative and ultimately a didactic moral teacher. I hope that that's helped you to understand his character more. Thank you for joining me.